Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. I made a video and I said that the tourists have won. We have been outnumbered, and by we, I mean people who are anime fans. And by fans, I mean people who actually spend money on the merchandise, like to discuss anime, and don't criticize anime. Like, if you don't like it, you don't watch it. You don't go around attacking Japanese artists or trying to stir shit on social media just because you're upset, you know? And I was pointing out, like, yeah, I think we're in the minority because, look how many people watch dubs. Most anime fans, they watch subs, right? Because, like, you want to feel the pathos. You want to feel the energy in that ushikushi Japanese lady giving all she's got. And most Japanese voice actors are superior than the Western actors. I don't really know, like, why that is. I think it has something to do with the authenticity of the thing. Like, for instance, if you guys played Metro, right? I have a friend of mine that is a Russian living in New York, and he actually said this, that he likes to play Metro with the Russian language. Like, he doesn't like to play it with the sub, with the English sub. No. He wants to play it with the dub because when he looks at that suffering, it's like, those are my people. Like, I feel that. And when he listens to Metro in Russian, it's like, okay, this is authentic. And so I get it, you know, like, it's the same thing with anime. It's like, you get the level of authenticity. And I think, like, this would apply to Disney as well, you know, like, listening to Disney in Japanese, it sounds ridiculous. Like, and so, like, people who like anime, they like listening it in Japanese, but apparently now that's not the case, according to Netflix. And I was talking on Discord with someone, and I realized that maybe there's something else going on, you know, like, something that's actually concerning. And what if most people who watch anime now are kids? I mean, seriously, like, think about it. If you're a child now, like, let's think that you're 10, right? What is there to watch? Like, are you going to watch some Netflix shit? Are you going to watch some Western LGBT stuff with bland story, you know, boring characters? Like, Cartoon Network doesn't exist anymore, right? Everything that the West produces, even for kids, is slop. Like, I was actually in the bus the other day. I was taking public transport. I was hearing kids talking about anime. And especially teenagers, like, holy shit, like, if you're a teenager, there's absolutely nothing to watch, right? Like, there's no TV shows, there's no Battlestar Galacticas, there's no Stargaze, there's no Star Treks. So you're going to watch anime. Now, the interesting thing is, like, when you realize that 40% of the kids that come after the pandemic can't read, maybe that's why they're watching dubs. Like, I'm not kidding, like, this may actually highlight a real problem. I remember Libs of TikTok was discussing how many teachers, and she was, like, showing this from TikTok, like, teachers with rainbow-colored hair, you know, like, leftist teachers from America, were gravely concerned that they can't teach their kids the LGBTs because they can't speak the ABCs. And this happened during the pandemic, by the way. This was, like, a huge concern issue. And so is it possible that, like, a lot of households that have kids, they tune into anime and they're watching it dubbed because they can't read? Yeah, I think it's highly possible. I think it is. Is it concerning? Yes, for another reason. When it comes to companies, right? Especially companies that operate with millions of dollars. So, like, entertainment companies like the anime industry. They need to know what to create, right? Like, they need to know which platform they're going to sell the anime on, that they need to know who's going to buy it. And so if you want to make money, if you want to, you know, invest like $1 million, like, you expect to make at least 3, right? And so if the company convinces them that they do have this huge amount of viewers, like 150 million households, they're going to be like, okay, well, what's your terms of service? They'll be like, well, you need to work with these localizers. And if you work with these localizers, they'll tell you that they'll make your anime good. And so, like, yeah, it's definitely going to affect the industry. I don't personally think that there are people watching anime now because like anime is different. They're watching anime because there's nothing left to watch. And the concerning thing is that if the anime becomes sanitized and it becomes indistinguishable from the Western slop, which is pretty much what they're trying to do now, then you're going to end up in a situation where people are just going to find something else. And anime is just going to become bland, sanitized, boring, and mundane. You know, I already see the freakouts. Like, the freakouts are on characters that are in black and white. Like, if the character has a little bit of nuance, it's like, oh, why are we normalizing this? What normalizing? I really hate this word. It's a leftist word. I don't know when right-wingers have started using it. It's like normalizing. What does it fucking even mean? And it's like, well, why can't we discuss it when it actually starts being normal? Right? Like a cartoon normalizes shit. It's like, well, whatever. And the other one is the fan service, like the obsession with fan service. They really can't handle fan service. And it's like, okay, but why don't you watch Western stuff then? Because Western stuff doesn't have fan service, right? Why aren't Western stuff more popular? Well, what I find also interesting is the level of scrutiny. So, Stellar Blade is considered to be a Gunnar game, right? Like, Stellar Blade is, you know, like, let's assume it's also in the same area as anime. It's not, but, like, you know what I mean. It's considered to be a Gunnar game. Meanwhile, every single Western RPG has actual porn scenes in it. Like, The Last of Us 2, actual fucking, right? Baldur's Gate, actual sex scene. Like, all of these things have actual stuff with penetration. Same with Dragon Age and so on and so forth. For some reason, they're not good at games. Like, for some reason, they managed to get a pass. And so, to me, this highlights the fact that this is dishonest criticism, which is simply made to shame the Japanese companies, but more importantly, to tell Netflix that this is what people want, right? Like, people don't want fan service. And so they will update their terms of service, and then they will have, like, their actors, like their voice actors that do the localizing. And those people, you know, if you hire them, they may allow some fan service. If you don't hire them, well, your fan service may get you booted off Netflix. We saw this happen with Sony. Like, for instance, The Witcher, The Last of Us, like, all of them have nudity, and they're fine. But then you have, like, an anime romance, or some shit like that, and immediately it gets censored. Why? Because they didn't have the localizers. They didn't have the contractors. And so, all in all, yeah, it's concerning because I genuinely think this is a highlight of the fact that most kids can't read. That's my suspicion. But it's also the fact that they're going to convince the Japanese people that, oh yes, like, Netflix is the future, and you have to create your works for Netflix now. Let me know what you guys think, though, and as usual, I will see you in my live stream. The link to it is into the pinned comment. Take care.